Warning, all views expressed in this show, past, present, and future, are satirical in nature. We here at the Fumcast are smooth-brained and naive. Listener discretion is advised. Hota!
Hello, and welcome to show.
Goodbye.
I'd like to apologize for my momentary lapse in judgment last week for actually taking anything seriously. I deeply apologize.
Yeah,
I've gone back to being black-pilled, just so you know.
Hey, by the way, I have some thoughts on what you said.
Yeah, you do.
Just gets muted.
I'm going to allocate you 20 minutes of whining.
20 minutes. I actually don't have really that much to say. You guys hit it pretty. I was gonna joke and just say that I'm just becoming a Maoist in the next 2 years, probably.
That was nice.
So
I like that idea.
that's what I. If I had a prediction of the next 4 years, check in on me in 4 years, and I'll probably be a Maoist at that time. So
I did get reminded of that because I saw the Mao tattoo that Tyson has on his arm last night when I was watching the fight.
Oh my god.
I was like, damn, I remember the Che Guevara one, but I forgot he had the Mao one on his arm, and I was like, that's pretty sick.
yeah. So I'll probably become a Maoist in that time. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm a straight white male. I can.
We got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I can blend in pretty well. I think things will
We can hide him in my attic. It'll be fine.
I think things will probably be mostly okay. I'm kind of just in the sit back and laugh category. I think if anything, it's just gonna do what the last Trump presidency did and just push me more left.
Yeah.
More
Hopefully it's more than just you and I.
Yeah.
This time around.
Yeah.
I think that was the main consensus last time.
I think. Austin, you're fucking with my shit here.
Oh, that's yours, my bad.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Wow.
He's 2. You're 3.
I think, if anything, though, if I had to make maybe a wider spread prediction, maybe not him exactly, but I think we could see a potential chance at a Bernie Sanders-esque figure making a United States Labor Party.
That would be sick.
That would be fucking awesome.
I could see, because you look at some of the counties that Trump won, but Dems won, Senate and Congress, and you look at what those Dems were running as opposed.
Yeah.
And you can have populist economic policies reach the masses and it be successful. That's what Trump did.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Well, and I mean, they did that whenever the fuck it was, and we got the DSA, and that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
I think realistically, I think a better solution would be to just redo the Democratic Party. Just fucking start over.
I don't disagree, but I think
like a fish.
I think it will stay stagnant. I think they will keep repping the status quo. I think we're going to see Newsom Fetterman 2028, some shit like that.
Jesus Christ. That's a ticket from hell.
That is a ticket from hell, but tell me that that's not a far shot that the Dems would run.
It's not, but there again, I wouldn't vote for Gavin Newsom. So.
I wouldn't either. I get it.
Sucks.
I get it, but
Fetterman I would vote for. Fetterman's he's a bro.
He's kind of Israel though. That's kind of sucks on that.
Yeah.
He kind of he did what AOC did, except 10 times as fast, and sold himself out to the Democratic Party way too quickly.
That's picking.
And then tried to be all. I don't know. He just I'm not turning on the left when the left started criticizing him for literally Israel.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think if one thing this election taught me, it's maybe how much the Israel-Palestine conflict actually matters to people in this nation as a whole.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that when we're in our online echo chambers of, whatever idea we believe in.
Seeing dead children every day.
Yeah, and it's something. It's like
Gotta love Twitter.
I'm probably the only one seeing this, or like not everyone's seeing this level of the conflict.
Sure.
And so when you have, counties that are like up in Michigan that aren't voting for Kamala but are voting for like Rashida Tlaib,
Yeah.
Someone who's been vehemently pro-Palestine, and like okay, like you're seeing and like in other those swing counties where if maybe they took a harder stance on Israel, you would see maybe the different results. I think that to me felt good in a way that like, oh, it's not just me that cares about it. It's not just these small group of people that I know that cares about it, or this small sect of terminally online people on Twitter that are, have a watermelon and a Palestine flag, and they're, it's more than just that.
Yeah, we're not the only anti-Semites out there.
Exactly. So I think that was kind of cool to see in that aspect. But
yeah, it's not just us that are like, the Jews are in the cupboard and the Holocaust didn't happen.
So I think there was Bernie Sanders released a statement like a day or two after.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I shared it on Facebook too, and I thought it was funny. I was like, wow, Trump wins the election, and 2 days later, I'm already sharing Bernie posts again. Like, what is this, 2018?
Yeah, it does feel way too much like deja vu.
Yeah, but regardless, I think maybe I should just pull up his statement because I feel like that just encapsulates my thoughts the best.
Yeah, let's get it over with, shall we?
Oh, Burn. Father Burn, where art thou?
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm fine.
That's good. Fine's better than dog shit retarded.
I like when we do it earlier like this. I feel a lot better.
Usually I do too, but
yeah,
I made bad decisions and was nice to people.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, I got paid for it, but still.
At what cost?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I sacrifice energy for the world's best podcast. So, what was it really?
Company man right there. Yeah. I stayed up late too watching the fights, but
oh my fucking God.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, we got to talk about that in a bit. I have some very upsetting feelings.
Yeah, so Bernie, we'll end my election thoughts because, I mean, the only other thing I could talk about is the whole alienation of young men, which I think is very pertinent, and I think there's something to be said about how vehemently the left has gone with some of their feminists, like
the whole woke stuff.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said in how it's made people feel alienated. Whether I don't feel that way, but apparently a vast majority of men do feel that way.
Yeah, well, when you call us rapists for 8 years straight, it's not very chill.
It's not very chill, but I also have the mindset of, and maybe this is just my autism brain taking things so literally. I'm going, well, I'm not raping people. Like, this doesn't apply to, like I know they're not talking about me. Yeah. So, like, I see people, like, and yeah, there is a lot of that out there, but I know they're not talking about me because I'm not out there actively raping people.
Yeah.
Like,
but they're assuming that you are because of what you are.
Some people are definitely like that.
And I don't go out there thinking that people have that assumption about me.
I don't necessarily either, but it's the rhetoric.
No, it is dangerous rhetoric, and I think I can accept that, but I can also accept that while being like, yeah, they're not talking about me. Do you know how many times, like, I remember there was a party I was at a few years ago, and this dude was like getting this girl a little drunk for obvious, like
doing some real fun stuff.
Yeah, and like stuff that and I forget how much I was drinking. This was several years ago. This was before the alcoholism, but like when I could recognize it, and I'm sitting here like, hey, and
You're sitting there like, hey.
Well, I mentioned it to this other dude.
I want to do that.
Been me.
Well, I mentioned it to this other dude, and he was like, yeah, I kind of was noticing the same thing, and like basically almost started a fight with this dude and had to like kick him out, essentially.
Yeah.
Fuck ass. His name was Stuart. Dude,
what a faggy name.
Yeah. I think if I had the name Stewart too, I'd probably also resort to raping women because like there's no other way you're getting pussy with the name Stewart.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Stuart.
Stewie.
Not even. No, there's just literally no chance.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
I feel
Fuck
the same
that guy.
way. I feel the same way when it comes to people saying, because I have some friends that do this. Men
call you a
will,
rapist?
Men do. Men are. And it's like,
Yeah.
part of me is like, well, not all men. Because I'm not like that. And a much larger part of me is like, well, they're obviously talking about the problem people, not me. Because just like you said, hey,
Yeah.
I'm not going out and raping people.
Yeah, and if you have to sit there and wonder if they're talking about you, if you even have a slight consideration of, are they talking about me in this?
Personal red
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah, that's something that where there's more at hand than the issue of men, I think.
Yeah.
Like there has to be more issues addressed than, oh, this is a men issue. Like, and do I know what that issue is? I honestly don't.
Yeah.
But
It's a whole cascading fucking
yeah, there's
pipeline of issues.
yeah.
Well, I guess I would hope
under
that,
so many different things, but all that to say, like, it's just as dangerous as any other, fashy type rhetoric. It's just as dangerous as anti-Semitism, as racism, like
And
all.
blacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I would hope that they would understand after years of discrimination that they can't be black and white about this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They, of all people, should understand because they've been through it for so long how dangerous it is to just make blanket statements about any group of people.
yeah, and and again, it's not that I disagree with some of the the statements. It's just
Yeah, men are
you
rapists.
have to realize like yeah, when you look at the statistics of
Dear God.
like child abuse, grooming, even just rape, like it is overwhelmingly men.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that you
Guy stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's
it's
the real
like
bro
shit,
shit.
shit you can't ignore, but again,
That's our shit.
making those blanket statements just aren't good about it.
Yeah.
It's not the correct way to address it, and it ends up with things like this.
Yeah.
And hindsight's always 20/20.
Hindsight's 20/28, bro.
But we should have we should have seen this in 2016 with all the triggered
Literally.
feminist
Yeah.
like compilations.
I was literally just about to
And
make a joke
stuff.
like, it's not me. I'm going to go watch Ben Shapiro own feminists for 20 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Rot.
And yeah, I don't know how to solve it.
I like those videos more now than I did then.
Yeah, I don't really have much more to say on it other than I don't know what the solution is, but something has to be done about it because we're not doing ourselves favors.
Definitely not. Something's got to give.
Yeah, we're not doing any favors to anyone. It's and I've also seen this uptick in non-woke leftism, I think.
I think that shit rules.
And it unironically, like, it works on me.
Gee, I wonder why.
It like because I get it. It's but I don't know, maybe we need more of that non-woke leftism again, which
Yes.
is literally just
Yes.
populist leftist
Yes.
stuff.
This is
You
the
can-
answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just, like I said, I'll finish it with what Bernie says.
God bless his soul.
Good,
I act like he's dead or something.
dude, when he
Gonna be.
died, yeah, they're gonna take him out. Fucking, if he tries to start a Labor Party, he's getting,
Assassinated.
yeah, he is getting.
Assassinated.
It'll be somebody who looks like me, except he can actually shoot. This time.
Yeah,
I think it'll be something. that
Why
looks
couldn't
more
you have
like
just held the
Bryson.
gun steady?
I don't know, man.
Well, wasn't there already that one dude that like shot up that congressional baseball game? That was
I
like a
didn't hear about this.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this
It
statement.
says, it should come as no great surprise that this was on November 6th, so the day after. It should come as no great surprise that a Democratic Party which has abandoned working class people would find that the working class has abandoned them. First, it was white working class, now it is Latino and black workers as well. While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change, and they're right. Today, while the rich are doing phenomenally well, 60% of America, I can yada yada through Bernie's typical, everyone's working place.
In the damn weeds here.
Yeah. But I think that first paragraph, yada yada, paycheck to paycheck, only country doesn't have Medicare for all.
You're fucking poor, suck my dick.
Yeah, he's hitting all the hits. Not shit I disagree with, but like we've heard it for 8 years.
Keep reading.
Let's see here. Yep, far more capita, highest price prescription drugs, yada yada.
Who gives a fuck?
Poor people. Oh, womp.
Will the big money interests and well-paid consultants who controlled the Democratic Party learn any real lessons from this disastrous campaign? Will they understand the pain and political alienation that tens of millions of Americans are experiencing? Do they have any idea as to how we can take this increasingly powerful oligarchy, which has so much economic and political power? Probably not. Like
pretty much what we said, honestly.
Yeah, in the coming weeks and months now,
he's a fucking thief, dude.
Those of us concerned about grassroots democracy and economic justice need to have some very serious political discussions. So,
yeah,
bless your heart, Bernie.
Yeah, but I feel like that's those two paragraphs that I really read hit it on the head. Like, will they learn? Probably not.
Probably not.
No,
They should, but probably not.
It's literally like opening paragraph. This is why they've sucked and failed.
Yeah.
Closing. Will they learn?
Nah.
Although the last little thing about that's why I said the thing about like some form of like left-wing Labor Party in the United States.
Yeah.
Because it says in the coming weeks and months, stay tuned.
DSA part 2.
Please.
DSA Electric Boogaloo.
Should we recreate the video of the fat woman saying, "Please save us, Trump," and shitting on the toilet? But should we do it for Bernie?
Bryson with a wig on.
Just spew Labor Party.
If you buy me Taco Bell, I'll commit to the bit.
I will buy you Taco Bell right now.
Buy you like $30 worth of Taco Bell and then a bag full of the sugar-free gummy bears.
We'll wait until the
Recreate that one
caramel
video.
apple empanadas come back on November 21st.
Oh fuck!
Dude, yeah.
Oh
It's
my!
a fun fact. I never actually had those when they were back out, but my mom fucking loved those things. So
They're
I'm
awesome.
like, congressional baseball shooting. On
My favorite person.
No. Sure, let's throw it. Let's throw it in there.
It's got a fuck. Oh, it's 2017.
Yeah, June 14th, 2017, a mass shooting occurred at a practice session for the annual congressional baseball game. 66-year-old James Hodgkins shot 4 people.
Coordinates.
So what is the congressional baseball game? Is that
I
where
think it's like some charity bullshit they do.
where Bernie Sanders goes out and plays fucking baseball?
Yeah, pretty much.
That sucks.
Hodgkins, but this dude was like a Bernie Sanders supporter that shot it up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, Hodgkins was a left-wing activist with a record of domestic violence from
Wearing a
Belleville,
Chapo
Illinois.
Trap House t-shirt.
Dude, there's a copy pasta I saw.
listening to Come Town when I go to shoot up the baseball game.
There's this copy pasta I saw on Twitter. It was like, the left needs a new Joe Rogan. The left, yada yada. It's like, well, the left already had a Joe Rogan. It was called Chapo Trap House, and it was racist, homophobic. It was just this big long
Fucking retarded. Yeah, I never listened to that show. Basically, is what that says.
Yeah, no, that's just what happened. There was a Bernie Sanders supporter that went and shot up a baseball game a few years ago.
No, I'm not advocating for political violence.
Kind of based.
Shout out to Chapo and get well soon, Matt Christman.
Yeah.
So how about that fight last night?
The women's fight was fucking sick.
I rated.
My bitch Katie Taylor fucked that Puerto Rican
Oh my
slut up.
god.
Serrano should have won.
You could call
Nah.
it fucked
Up the IRA, dude.
Nah, Serrano should have won.
Rep the home team,
Literally
dude.
100% should have won.
Glory for Ireland.
She literally hit more punches. Like the other lady had she had a point deducted for some shit. Like she.
The
wanna know
calling her
why?
the
100%
other lady is so funny.
Now here's the thing. I did not watch the fight. I'm basing everything purely off of things I've seen online. But I did see that statistic that she landed like 2 200
Yeah.
more punches,
God
and I was
damn.
like, how the fuck does this bitch lose?
Yeah,
I
I was totally expecting Serrano to win. But
Yeah.
my bitch won.
should have.
Glory to Ireland.
I've watched the last
Nah,
two fights.
this shit is rigged. This is sports entertainment.
Of course it is.
Dog shit, dude.
You're
This
a
is-
fan of the WWE, dude.
So I'll let you finish, but like
I'm gonna let you finish.
go off.
Go on, Taylor
Oh
Swift.
my fucking god! I watched the last two fights because I came in late and we watched it in a watch party last night. And whatever, call me gay. And,
Gay.
okay, so
I'm
the
sorry, I
reason-
didn't even mean to do
The reason
that.
Katie Taylor
Queer ass fake
deducted a
fight fan.
point- the reason she got deducted a point was because she continued to they were allowed to like grapple onto each other
Yeah.
to avoid hits
Real
to,
graps.
to catch a breath, right? And
yeah.
let me preface it by saying I don't watch fights, but I'm not retarded.
Well,
She literally 90% of the match was on Serrano. She was on top of her, like grappling on her because she was fucking gassed. And you could hear in the speech they gave afterwards that even after all the time they gave them to like breathe and take a moment to give a speech to the crowd, she was fucking.
yeah.
She was totally
Bitch
fucking
blew down a
exhausted.
pack of Newports and got out on the ring.
Halfway through the match, Taylor busted open Serrano's
Her eye.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
She had a pussy on her eyebrow.
That was sick, dude.
Literally. And it was like rolling over
awesome.
her eye. They were rubbing Vaseline in it and like it was a whole fucking issue.
I love
He was
that.
grappling onto her and
Crazy how
rubbing
they
her
hid that blade and all those boxing gloves. They were able to do that.
Literally.
And run the blade like that.
and she like all the grappling, she ended up like hitting her with her head. Apparently there was an accidental headbutt at some point. That's why she got deducted a point, is because I would think it was either the headbutt or because she was grappling constantly.
It was the headbutts.
And then I think the score was like 1 point off.
It was 95-94.
Dog shit. If any person, again, I don't watch fighting.
If I get
but, like,
busted open and I lose by 1 point, at that point I don't care. I'm going to the sidelines. I'm grabbing a steel chair and I'm taking it to the WWE. I'm doing that shit legit. Like if this is a real fight, we're making it real.
One important thing. The reason why she lost is because Tony Hinchcliffe told that joke at Madison Square Garden. That's the real reason.
she comes from that garbage patch. She can't win. But yeah, that was bullshit. And then the main event,
Glory to Ireland.
Paul versus
So
Tyson.
this is where I'll butt in just a little bit.
Okay.
It was.
I
sad.
was working
Very
until I could have watched the women's fight if I wanted to, but at that point I was already seeing people talk about this dog shit Netflix buffering and all that.
Yeah. And you're a
And-
rapist, so.
What? the fuck did that come from?
right out of left field over there.
Yeah, left field.
No, what the fuck? What the fuck was that about?
No, we're kidding around here, folks. Having a couple hee-hees
Wasn't even
and ha-has.
funny.
I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
it
He's
was.
not a rapist.
It was a callback.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called back to,
Next
but hell
time,
yeah.
next time, just make your callback funny, and then I'll laugh. So, anyways, with all the buffer, I was already seeing all this shit about the buffering happening,
Fucking awful.
and I that was pretty much my point that I decided I wasn't gonna watch it. But it was like 11:30. I was like, I'll try,
He's not gonna watch women fight.
and
Real.
again, you clearly haven't listened to anything I've ever said.
It's a joke.
But but we have a character to uphold here, and my character still likes women fighting. God damn. You know nothing about this entertainment shit.
Yes, I do.
You gotta have kayfabe.
I built this podcast from the ground up.
Yeah, and you know nothing
break.
about the characters on
Break
it.
by
I do.
break.
You're a rapist, he's gay, and I'm racist.
I think you forgot the bit where you're just completely retarded.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how could you forget? Anyways, this is what happens when you record in the morning. Liam's off on his old drinking bullshit again.
Is that Dr. Pepper,
Yeah,
dude.
he's back on
Yeah,
his
dude.
drinking bullshit. I'm getting heated up because we have like 6 months of good recordings, and then he's just like, "Hey, you're a rapist." It'll make the two people that watch laugh.
He's upset because I'm actually talking this time around, so he can't lord over the conversation like normal.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm upset. I'm actually just upset that it won't be 3 people listening because I won't have anything to listen to at work tomorrow. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking a year into this thing and we've made jack shit with it. Fucking.
You got like 6 good jokes.
You said it yourself.
dude.
Half the reason we record is for me to listen to this shit.
Yeah, it is true.
Good God. The day I leave this podcast, it's going to the ground.
Who will I call a rapist then?
I think you'll just have to do the raping.
I'll do
I think you'll just have to
Better
pick
say
up
That's
the
a good idea.
I'll have to
I
take
think
up
you
the
just have to
reins.
rape Austin.
That's a different kind of podcast. What the hell?
Nah, anyways. Trying to get through this thing before Liam decides he has to be retarded again. I tried to
making him mad, dude.
it's the one good bit that's came out of this show.
The fucking rules. That makes
Really
me so
ripping
happy.
the Sonic too hard with that
Fucking
retardation.
bullying an autistic person because they take everything literally.
Yeah, he's fucking Dwight Schrute over here, dude.
Yeah. Fucking honestly, it's not important. Anyways, tried to watch it. Buffering started, and I went, I don't care that much because one of two things is going to happen. It would either be Mike Tyson beats the shit out of Jake Paul, and I'll watch the highlights later, or Jake Paul commits elder abuse.
Yeah.
Which apparently is what happened.
Nope.
I don't know. I think it went like 8 rounds or some shit.
They went all the way.
Yeah, they went all the way.
I saw someone this morning like post a clip of one of the good punches that Tyson hit. Someone goes, it was at this moment Tyson realized he needed to back down for the camera, or else he wasn't going to get paid. and so I'm going all sports entertainment on this. I think it was all rigged.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
If Logan Paul was involved, it can't be real.
It was a money thing.
That was the most disappointing.
No, it was
shit I've
100%
ever
a money
seen.
thing.
Yeah.
There was so much money involved in this fight for no real good reason. Like, literally just because it had Mike Tyson's name attached to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Social media stunt for Jake and Logan. Logan got to promote his shit that he was spraying the entire fucking
What
time.
the fuck was that?
It's got to be a new product.
I've never even heard that of like.
So like so they rolled out in a car.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Dude, that was sick.
That was pretty cool.
They came out to "Can You Feel It in the Air Tonight"
That
by
was a hard-ass
by
intro. I'll give
fucking
them
Phil
that.
Collins from the Hangover movies, and then Mike Tyson in the Hangover movies, and then they had a pigeon in a cage in the back of that car.
It was the one that he tried to give Mike Tyson, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, the entire time, literally like rolling up in a car through the walk down. This big dramatic entrance, and Logan's just fucking spraying this new product all over Jake the entire time. You can see Jake like like trying to avoid it and shit.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was. I had no idea.
I don't know what it was. I have no idea what it is, but he got the product placement.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, everyone's like, "What the fuck is he spraying everywhere?"
Well,
Why
now
is
that
he
you
spraying
mention
him?
it, I am wondering what the fuck it is.
It's bad product placement unless you're just trying to drum up hype, because I just did a quick Google and everyone else is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, if
That's exactly what he wants. Stir up attention.
Yeah.
that's all it's doing, because
Is there any
it's
results
a pair
on
of
what
Jake
the fuck?
Paul's W men's care line. That's what now I'm seeing. So like,
Fuck
but
is that?
okay, that's just
Yeah.
bad. That's just bad marketing,
Yeah.
because W as a brand name, you're seeing that like, what the fuck is W?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the same thing he does with Prime. Like, obviously, Prime's way more prolific, but if you look at literally,
I wouldn't go
Logan's
that
in,
far.
he always have.
No, I would.
I would definitely.
I would
say
as
it
a
is.
WWE fan. Prime is one of the first like ring sponsors that they've gotten in
I was
years.
joking.
And
There's no comedy on the comedy podcast.
no, but because like they have the ring sponsors, and like for some of the big matches, there's just this ugly ass Prime logo in the middle.
Yeah.
Like now, I don't know which is more annoying. I would think because like the UFC does all the like the sponsored mats, and
Yeah.
honestly, it doesn't really look bad. I don't feel like
Wait, the mats themselves?
yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, like the you'll see like the Monster logo and a bunch
Oh,
of other
right,
shit like
right,
on
yeah.
Red Bull, whatever. But WWE, they only have Prime as their like mat sponsor. So like in
Yeah.
the corners, here, I can pull up a photo of it.
Well, like when I watch soccer, KSI is a fan of Arsenal.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They have a deal with Prime, so I see it all the time there when I watch Arsenal play.
Yeah,
It just sucks to hear Prime be called prolific.
Exactly.
That
It's
sucks.
fucking retarded.
That sucks.
Shit sucks too.
I've never tried it. I don't think. I have
I
no
need to
idea
be
if
gay
it's
at
good or
some
not.
point and try it because I
That
remember
South Park episode was awesome.
fucking hilarious. Oh, that's so fugly.
and now that's when they premiered it. I'm pretty sure it's like if you look at like. I'm just trying to see if we can find a picture of the ring here. Yeah. So like it's just this one. Okay, can I just see the photo? I guess.
Is that the?
So there's the logo in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
You
And
see
then
it in
it's
the corner
also
as
on the
well.
turnbuckle pads.
Gotcha.
But that's all it is. And I think I don't mind that as much as like sometimes they've had like sponsored matches in the past and they'll turn the LED screens on the outside to some annoying fucking marketing gimmick, or they'll have an entire match that's like marketing, and it's like they did a Mountain Dew pitch black match and they did it under black lights. It was stupid and gay. I hate Vince McMahon.
Now that man is a rapist.
that
That man is actually a rapist. No kayfabe there.
He is committing to the character.
Yeah.
Committed a little too hard to the character, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I remember when we were going over that on the show and going through his text messages and how funny it was the way that he typed.
He sounds like an illiterate Discord kitten, or
Yeah.
like a Discord moderator talking to his kitten.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you with the sex toy, and it's
Yeah.
named after the world heavyweight champion, Brock Lesnar. Just like, okay, Vince. That makes Daddy's pussy wet, and he's like, you're right. Just fucking
Yeah.
confused.
But yeah,
That was
The fight
fucked up.
sucked.
the fight sucked so much.
It
dude.
made me really sad.
It was so clear.
After it was over, I just went back and watched like Tyson versus Trevor. What's his goddamn last name? I can't remember, but watched that one, and then Tyson versus Larry Holmes, and just watched a bunch of old Tyson fights, and then the two Holyfield ones. Second one where he bit his fucking ear off. That fight rules.
Everyone, even the announcers, like literally constantly, at least 2 to 3 times around, were like, "Oh, he's slowing down, but that makes sense because he's 58, and he's 58, he's 58."
And then that one fucking
As if he hasn't been training, and as if 58-year-olds are like incapable of functioning.
Sure.
I get that he's literally going up against what is he, like 20? Literally
27. Yeah,
a fucking heavyweight male in the absolute prime of his life. Get it?
Prime.
But it fucking kill me. But still, if you've
Yeah.
been training, it's not like
I couldn't get over how that one coked out announcer just couldn't stop talking about him biting his glove. Like, should you shut the fuck up?
that he's had in the last couple of fights. It's really odd. Why is he biting his glove there, Dan?
Well, yeah, and then they asked. It was funny when they asked him why he was doing it in the ring, and then he was like, "I have a biting fixation." I fucking. It was
Very
so
on
fucking
brand.
funny.
I will
It
say,
was very clear that both of them still had gas in them that they were not using.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of the matches that Jake did. I don't remember barely anything because I just don't give a shit. But like the way that he fights, it's very clear he could have gone more hard on Mike, and he didn't. And they're both like, "Oh, we're animals. We're not going for the finish. We're going for knockouts." Bullshit.
No, they're
on
going for
fucking both of you.
the purse, dude.
I want to say
for the
Mike
fucking bag.
Tyson had some good promos. Like he knew how to promo and market this match because like they had like children interviewing him like what do you think you'll do different this time? And he's just like, well, sometimes you come to a point in life and all you see around you is darkness. And sometimes you have to embrace that darkness to get to the light. And this child's like traumatized by his like deep, like introspective answers. And you're just like, where the fuck is this dude's mind going? Where again, he's just like, I'm gonna get a payday. And, like, that's all he's thinking. But like, he knows how to just like, sometimes the demons, they talk to me. And you're just like, well, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Well, that was what made him such a good fighter back in his prime, because
100%.
back then he had a lot of shit that he was dealing with, and he didn't know how to deal with it. Because I remember hearing him. I think it was probably on Rogan. He was talking about like back then how he had to get into such a dark place to prepare for a fight.
Yeah.
Like how the levels of hate that he had to develop for his opponents before the matches, and it's like, this guy is a psychopath.
Fucking scary.
Yeah. I'm sitting there telling the kid, he's like, well, I started doing a lot of cocaine again, and I bought a couple more Tigers, and I'm feeling like old Mike again. Yeah.
His walk up was cold as fuck.
Dude, I always loved his walkouts because he either came up with no robes on, just the trunks, all business, or when he did wear something, it was a towel with a hole cut out of it. And dude, when he would, back in the day, when he would do like the ring walks, he would walk up to like Public Enemy. He walked up to like a Redman song a few times, Tupac, DMX, Biggie. It was like, he was so fucking sick.
Hard.
He was
And
so
then
sick.
the comparison worked well for him too in terms of image, because Paul had this whole fucking, he had like 24 people behind him, a literal fucking car,
Yeah.
him and Logan Paul, this huge crew, and then they get out and he's got these $1 million shorts and he's drippy. Mike Tyson doesn't do anything flashy. He just walks up alone, just him and the camera crew.
That was the thing that I kept thinking in my head, is I was like, this is such a good distinction between money and talent and determination on the other side, you know?
Not that he fucking used it for this one, but,
Well,
you know.
I mean, he just wanted
Yeah.
to get paid, which I respect. Uh-oh, more wrestling.
Austin.
We have awaited.
Hey, we already brought them both up. I figured we might as well see them both on screen together.
At WrestleMania.
When was this, do you know?
98.
Nice.
Very ring.
So Tyson was still in his prime around this.
Yeah, this is a year after the second Holyfield fight.
Yeah, so this basically, so
His boxing license was suspended around
yeah,
that time.
so wrestling back to this at this time, WWE was still going head to head with WCW at the time, and so they were trying to bring in Mike Tyson for a big draw for WrestleMania to solidify. It made Tyson in the WWE was actually pretty entertaining.
I bet he was. He's pretty perfect for it.
He does like a turn on him eventually, and like joins DX, and he's just telling everyone to fucking suck it at WrestleMania.
Nice.
He's got an ass.
Stone
Alright.
Cold.
Someone had to say it, yeah.
Yeah, who let him go out there in those jeans?
For real.
Austin did.
Damn straight. Austin 316 is got my fucking name on it, dude.
We should get Austin a 316 shirt.
You should get that tattooed on your ass.
Is that like a time for a knockout, a Bible verse? What the fuck is that?
So in '96, when the King of the Ring tournament was going on, the finals were between Stone Cold and Jake the Snake Roberts. And Jake the Snake was in this like evangelical era type character. And when Stone Cold won, they like take him up to this big, cheesy ass throne, and he cuts a promo. He's like, "Drake, you're up there, and you're talking about your John 3:16, your Psalms. Well, Austin 3:16 says I just whooped your ass." And like the next night on Raw, there were just seas of Austin 3:16, and literally, it was just a promo cut off the top of his head.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I'm inclined to believe like Steve Austin when he tells his stories, and he just goes, "I was kind of just overwhelmed at this because he was the bad guy winning. He's kind of overwhelmed shit talking fans, and so he was rushed into this interview, and so he didn't really have a lot prepared. And so he's like, Austin 3:16 says I just whooped your ass," and it's just
That's hard.
Nice.
legitimately like the first time I've ever watched Tyson in the ring was in the WWE. So like,
Yeah.
brings back good memories.
Even him just standing there was more entertaining than the Paul Tyson fight.
Yeah, that 3.5 minutes we just watched was better than that. Could find probably his DX clip.
For once in a long while, in longer than I can imagine, I am excited to hear what Joe Rogan thinks about this.
That's fucking gay.
I know it's pretty gay, but it's true. Because I know he's going to say something about it, like next upcoming session or two of the podcast.
He probably already has, I imagine.
Or he'll tweet something.
I thought he was going to be there, but they're doing the UFC tonight in New York.
Join Bet365 today and get 100.
Dude, there was so much money on that fight with this. Like,
Oh
I've seen
my
on the sports
God.
betting, Drake bet like
Suck it. Dude, the crowds of these shows are so goated.
dude, like WWE, like the chokehold that it had on like elementary and middle school age kids from like 98 to probably 2010.
It stretched into
Yeah.
the early 2000s because I remember that shit being so
Well,
popular.
I mean, I'm
in
talking
elementary
like
school.
I think the only person more popular than Jeff Hardy in 2008 was Barack Obama. Okay, like the grip hold that the Hardy Boys had on the generation of young boys jumping off of ladders and shit. You'd be on the Jungle Gym out in recess, and they're doing the fucking Jeff Hardy thing, and you're looking at some people, motherfuckers are trying to do swantons and leg drops off of the monkey bars, like.
Heat.
Legitimately, I stand by that statement. The only person more popular than Jeff Hardy in 2008 was Obama because,
Yeah.
like, Jeff Hardy had a grip on, like, especially, like, he was one of those that, like, I'm not going to pretend to understand why, but, like, young black kids really gripped on Jeff Hardy, too. Like, I don't know. Just one of those things I've found out, like, black people love Jeff Hardy.
Makes sense.
That shit, I mean, you had kids getting suspended in school for telling their teachers to suck it.
I remember that being a thing. I didn't realize that came from wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you had just shit like that. Like, it was. I mean, that's when I first started watching it as a kid. It was because of elementary school. 'Cause, like, everyone around me was like watching it. I was like, I should check this out. And then by that time, it was really gay. And John Cena was saying like sugar honey iced tea and stuff like that.
Oh, that is gay.
Yeah.
That's exceptionally gay.
This is wrestling adjacent, but it's something I wanted to bring up, and it's a gripe.
Gripe.
Yes, a gripe that I have with things right now, and it's fucking Ticketmaster.
What's up with Ticketmaster?
Have you guys like tried to buy tickets to any like major event, concert, sporting event in like the last, let's say, 4 years?
I did for Ren Fair.
Like on Ticketmaster?
Ren Fair went through some other fucking company that uses
Okay.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, comedy shows.
Comedy shows. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think Gillis is going to be in Indy in May.
Yeah, I'll be able to go to that.
Yeah, I saw that. Anyways, so Ticketmaster is just fucking stupid. Like, I think if there's one thing that can unite the right and the left, it's the hatred for Ticketmaster because their antics are stupid. They're price gouging. Excuse me. It's gotten out of hand, and ever since they merged with Live Nation, it's only gotten worse. And so, I say this because they've implemented what they call dynamic pricing, and it's kind of like if something's really in demand, they're gonna gouge the shit out of their prices because it's in demand and people will pay for it, and it won't even be a resale ticket, but it'll be gouged hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Sure.
And I just think it's fucking dumb because it's just greed.
Yeah, of course.
There's nothing else
Unchecked
stemming
greed.
from it than unchecked greed. And so the reason I say this was wrestling adjacent is in February, the Royal Rumble is coming to Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. And ever since that was announced, I was like, oh, I've always wanted to go to a big stadium show. And I think it'd be cool. It's John Cena's like farewell tour. I was a Cena kid when I grew up, so I was like, I really want to go to the Rumble. It's also
Yeah,
one of
you
my
weren't you?
Yeah, I was a John Cena
Oh
kid.
boy.
Yeah, I've came around, and upon rewatching the feud, I have learned that I was wrong, and CM Punk was always right.
I knew he
Anyways.
was a wigger, dude. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Dude, I wouldn't even try and hide being a wigger. I have a liked tweet on here somewhere that says, can a wigger and a emo girl just get along or whatever? And I was like, man, I feel that.
Boy. That's gross.
Anyways, so I was like a Cena kid.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to go to this.
Yeah. How much are tickets? I'd be interested in going.
Well, we're getting here.
Okay.
We're getting there.
It's not good. I'm taking it. Oh, fuck.
So I've been putting ever since WWE was bought by TKO. Like this isn't just a Ticketmaster thing,
Yeah.
but they do it for concerts as well. I'm just speaking from the wrestling experience.
Yeah.
Ever since they were bought by like TKO, you know, who owns the UFC and all that, like they've been their ticket prices have gone up a lot. But they offer a good amount of like chances for pre-sale. Like ever since this was announced, they're like scan the QR code or go to the website to sign up for pre-sale.
Right.
Like they haven't been hiding the ability to do that. So Wednesday tickets went on sale for pre-sale, and I'd been setting aside like cash tips for the last few months to add to, because I was expecting to pay a bunch of money. Wasn't sure how much, but had a good like almost $300 in cash set aside, and was also prepared to pay out of pocket as well. So like I get through the queue.
This is bad.
Big spender, buddy. Big spender.
So I get through the queue and everything, and I have an idea of where I want to sit. I don't want to be on the floor because that's stupid to be on the floor when there's that many people.
Yes.
Like, so lower bowl,
Yes.
like, is where I was trying to get. Lower bowl as close to the ring as I could get, but was willing to, work with it because they have big screens and jumbotrons and all that. Like,
Of course, you're not going to miss anything.
yeah, you're not going to miss anything. So anyways, I look at that and I find a ticket there. Base price $500.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, I'm just humoring myself at this. And I was like, let's see what it is with all the fees and taxes and all that. Took it to $689. I literally shut my laptop and went, I think I'm going to wait. But then I started thinking about it more. And I was like, this is before their dynamic pricing has kicked in.
That's before?
Because this is only some of the pre-sales. So I went back and looked at what was still available. I wasn't paying $700.
How can rednecks afford this shit? This is
Great
insane.
question.
Well, there's a conversation to be had. I know you fucking hate that, but like, there's something to be said about them kind
We're
of.
going to do a podcast about it.
They're kind of pricing out some of their fan base by doing
Of
this.
course they
and
are.
it's some. I don't know whether they're trying to
God.
distance themselves from that fan base or not, but like, yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah, none of the people in the crowd in that show can afford to go anymore.
They're not spending
Yeah.
$700.
There's no way.
So anyways, I was like, okay, if this is before it kicks in, it's only going to get more expensive. I should just go in and like settle for some other tickets. So I found some in the 200 level, like upper lower bowl or whatever. Kind of, I'd sat in a similar section for one of the DCI finals I went to. So like, kind of like I'm kind of close to the end zone and 10-yard line, but like you can still see people. It's pretty good for where it is. Found a ticket there for $200.
Nice.
That's not bad.
With fees and everything, it ended up being about $285.
That's great.
Great, especially considering it was, like I said, it was around $270 actually that I had set aside. So I was only paying about $15 out of pocket with fees and everything. I was like, damn, I could actually splurge on a hotel maybe now too.
Yeah.
And so I was feeling good about it. So yesterday, Friday,
Uh-oh.
tickets went on sale to the public.
Uh-oh.
And I just went, let's humor myself and see.
So you hadn't bought them still?
No, I bought them on Wednesday.
okay,
I bought them on
okay,
Wednesday because I
okay.
was like, that's a good price. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I was locking that in,
Yeah.
and I'm glad I did because
Shit.
I humored myself yesterday and this morning because this morning was after yesterday. Yesterday I went and checked my same section. I'm at the back of my section. The only tickets left were in like the first 4 rows of my section. Not too much of the. According to Lucas Oil's price map that they released, that section was all supposed to be one price. This is all dynamic pricing kicking in. Yesterday afternoon, those tickets were $635.
Oh my god.
This morning they
What were
were.
the ones you originally looked at
Hold on,
then?
wait. This morning they were $800 in my section.
Holy shit.
The ones that I originally looked at, I didn't look this morning, but yesterday the ones I originally looked at were $1,600.
That's fucking retarded. What?
Holy
Unchecked greed.
shit,
There's no
dude.
reason for it to be
Yeah,
that fucking
dude.
expensive.
Like the fact that
That's neoliberalism, dude.
the fact that like the potential of most of the people around me that in my section probably paid $500 more than me for their ticket
That's
is going to be
scary.
crazy. And this is before all the
You're gonna be the poorest person there, dude.
but like all these. And then the resellers will come in too, and that's another conversation
Yeah.
apart from this, where they're just like doubling what they bought just to try and make any semblance of a profit.
Yeah, yeah.
Ticketmaster's bad with letting scalpers come in, and they have done some stuff to mitigate, but not enough.
Sure.
Like sometimes they won't release the tickets to you, like your Apple Wallet, or like you won't even be able to view them until like a week before the show.
Yeah.
And
I had that happen at a soccer game.
I've had that happen with 2 different concerts I've been to. I don't actually mind it. I think it's because like for me it doesn't affect me. I'll get my like whether it's
You're not
in,
a scalping bastard.
yeah, because whether the ticket's in my Apple Wallet now or 2 weeks from this event, it's in my Apple Wallet. I'm gonna get into like it just doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
But so I haven't really seen any resale tickets go up for Rumble yet. But I mean it's.
That's insane.
That's so fucking.
Well,
That's disgusting.
maybe next year, Austin, we'll get to go.
Oh, I think we should actually have a FUM trip for next year, but that's the Gathering of the Juggalos got announced, and it's the 25th anniversary.
The 25th anniversary. That would be
Unironically,
sick.
I think we should go to the
That would be
Gathering.
awesome.
I would
I'm
love
game.
to go. I would
Like,
love to go.
Not even for the full 4 days. I'm talking like just a day.
I don't care. I'd love
What?
to go. That'd
Maybe
be awesome.
2 days.
What? Where is it?
Thornville, Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
I knew it
Yeah,
was in
fuck yeah.
Ohio.
Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio.
Where are
Holy
those seats for 150? 626? Jesus Christ.
Fucking, you're watching on a screen,
Fuck,
basically.
dude. Look at how tiny the goddamn ring is.
Yeah, dude, if you're in 626, you're up there watching with Eddie Guerrero. And,
Yeah,
and
dude.
Chris Benoit. Well, I guess Chris Benoit's not in heaven, but like, yeah.
He's
So,
definitely in heaven, dude.
so I got
1776. What's in B? I'm just curious.
So I got this section right here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, not bad for what it was. But yeah, like 200.
Check the first section you were going to check again, since you haven't checked it this morning.
True.
I just want to know what like those really close seats cost.
When I checked this morning, they were like 3,000. I did look at that. Now I will say some of the
that place is gonna be empty.
I will say you'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd be surprised.
But in Indy though, I mean,
I mean, in any city, people travel for this type of shit.
I guess, but
I mean, this is one of their big four. Like, for reference, I can pull up like what SummerSlam looked like in Cleveland in August.
well, yeah, but that's Cleveland though.
It's
We're
still close enough.
Talking Indy.
Okay, I can pull up SummerSlam from Detroit. We watched
still.
that. We watched that. I mean, we don't remember it, but
Yeah, I remember that.
okay, this is Ticketmaster's dumbass fucking website. It's not.
I mean, I guess I could see people going to Cleveland or Detroit more than Indy. Is my point. 'Cause there's other shit to do
I
there.
hate the big indie hate. I wish, like, I think
I'm not hating on it, but
I wish
don't-
it was a better city.
That's.
I wish
that's
it was
my-
a better
That's
city.
my point. I'm not hating on it, but there's not very much to do, really.
Disability.
Oh. These were the seats that I originally kind of wanted, like lower bowl. If it'll pop up. Dude, I fucking hate Ticketmaster's website, like, legitimately.
I didn't know their website was this bad.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have a better website for how many quintillions of fucking dollars they have to be making.
Yeah, dude. You gotta hover in the exact right position just to see.
Ooh, that's the subtotal.
Bruh.
Yeah, bro.
That's so wicked.
Wild.
Are the Blues the?
$4,000.
Oh wait,
Plus
plus
fees.
fees.
Yeah. That's probably like an extra band in fees, I'm assuming. Official platinum. Jesus Christ.
So what I will say is, like, a lot of these better seats, they come with, like, those are only bought, like, through, like, packages
Yeah.
that come with, like, hospitality, VIP entrances, like, but you're still paying like $10,000 a seat for, like, front row.
Yeah.
It's
That's wild.
So basically, just celebrities and big wigs.
Yeah. Indiana celebrities.
I know people from travel. I know fucking Indiana celebrities.
I know.
Sorry, I'm too autistic. No comedy on the comedy podcast when I'm here.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I going to do with you?
I guess that was WrestleMania, not Cleveland.
Holy shit.
That's WrestleMania, though. That doesn't really count.
Oh, look who it is.
I mean, that was Cleveland.
Yeah.
When was this?
August.
Holy dog shit.
And this was this was similarly priced.
How many people are there? At least 6.
I never
At least-
thought I'd hear that again.
Yeah. Huge ass. I mean, again, similar size stadium, and I mean, it sells
Yeah.
like that. Obviously, when it gets closer to the dates, they like fucking lower tickets a lot of times, but
Maybe we will get to go, Austin.
Oh no, man.
you're in the nosebleeds.
Fuck it, dude.
That's what I think. So the whole thing was that with Indiana, they were WWE and Indiana did like a partnership, and so they're bringing the Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania to Lucas Oil. Just the Rumble's the only one that's been announced. Like, whenever WrestleMania gets announced, I want to go because I think it would be cool to go to one. But it's like I've already settled with the fact I'm getting nosebleeds
Yeah.
because that is 2 nights. Same with SummerSlam. Like, that's 2 nights, 2 tickets. Like basically those prices times 2.
Fuck that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wild.
It's crazy though. Like, again, just the unchecked greed of it, like, that are allowing companies to price redneck fucking fake fighting like the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's and I'm sorry if I'm dropping four bands on a seat.
I want head while I'm watching the show. Come on.
I'm sorry, but giving me a commemorative chair doesn't make up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I can go on a secondhand market and find let's just SummerSlam 2024 chair.
Yeah. If I'm paying that much money, I want you to suck my dick.
Cool. eBay, WWE wrestling chairs. And yep, $150. Like, I could just buy a
Buy
chair.
a chair, sit
I
in
can
it at
just-
home and watch.
I can just buy a WrestleMania 38 chair.
And pretend that I went.
Yeah, exactly. I can just do that.
Yeah.
and not
memorize the video.
and not go fucking bankrupt for it.
That's insane.
Like, don't get me like this one with Rhea Ripley on it. It's really cool. I like Rhea Ripley, but
About $4,000, cool.
yeah, I don't even think it's worth the $400 they're trying to sell it for because it's a chair. Good God, yeah.
We should get those chairs for in here instead of these.
Metal chairs.
Foamcast.
That's a good idea.
Foamcast
Foamcast
expense.
metal
We just
chairs.
get fucking
Yeah, dude. Charge it to the business account.
WrestleMania. It's a tax write-off.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Business expense. Huh?
Put that on the old I-9.
Yeah. Hey, under Trump's administration, we can probably that can probably pass for a business expense.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
like,
he loves the WWE.
yeah.
I love small business. The Fumcast.
I can't believe after Vince McMahon blew up in a limo, he called the next day to fucking
story.
check on
That's
him.
the best story ever. That fucking rocks.
Is Vince okay? I saw what happened last night. Terrible what they did to him.
These goddamn Muslims.
Really awful stuff. I hope he's okay.
God, that just makes me think of that other Vince McMahon clip where he's walking backstage and he's just like, well, I thought we were in Texas. That's a member of the Taliban.
Yeah.
That was on a random ass ECW episode.
Yeah, I remember you showing that to me.
Durag Vince.
No one colder.
Keep it up. Just drops the N word on TV in front of Booker T.
What?
He did not just say what I think he said. There's an argument to be said that John Cena's whole Doctor of Thugonomics character in retrospect is pretty fucking racist.
Yeah.
Did you know, so fun John Cena fact, he was like on a plane just like shooting shit and like
Practicing his Chinese.
Oh, wow. He shot all.
No, but and so he was like shooting shit and he was just for the fuck of it like freestyle rapping.
Good, great.
Good Lord.
But he was good at it because this was like 2003 and it didn't take much to be good at that. I don't know. And like Stephanie McMahon overheard him and like they were literally like about to fire John Cena because his current character wasn't working. And she heard him and was like, "Can you do that on TV?" It's like, "Yeah." And that literally him freestyle rapping and being overheard saved his career. Like,
That's
Jeez.
insane.
if that didn't happen, we wouldn't. If that didn't happen, we wouldn't know.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Are you disrespecting double platinum award-winning
Yes.
artist John
yes,
Cena?
I am. Yes, I
Jonathan
am.
Jebediah.
He
Cena.
has the fact that album is like platinum is insane,
That's what I'm saying.
and it's got bangers on it too. Like it's more than just his themes. He made a
All right.
whole rap album.
Relax, okay?
It's actually really not that good, but it is kind of a crazy fact that he has a platinum rap album.
That's
Like
insane, dude.
Side quest for the John Jebediah Cena.
John Cena album
John Jebediah Cena Jr.
called "You
the
Can't
Third.
See Me."
Of course it is.
Can't see me. My time is now. The internet we were promised.
Fuck Wikipedia, dude.
No,
He said maybe later.
there's the X.
Please, we're begging you.
Debut and only
trademark with a C. That's terrible.
May 2005.
That's perfect. Guest appearances from Esoteric and Bumpy Knuckles. The fuck is Bumpy Knuckles?
I fucked a girl with bumpy knuckles one time.
That's an old black guy's nickname.
They don't fuck with bumpy knuckles.
It's crazy that this exists.
Beantown.
The fuck? Chain Gang is the click.
It peaked at number 3.
That's awful.
Holy shit, we really have nothing to listen to in this country anymore.
Where's
This is
the
awesome.
accolades?
This is such a fucking awesome side quest. Yeah, and I also have a platinum selling fucking rap record. I had no idea about this until you said something.
Really?
No, not a single idea.
I think we got to
This
hear.
just reminds me of
gotta
when
hear a
Steve-O tried to rap. Can we do this on the Patreon so we don't get fucking demonetized?
That's a good point.
We can still play it, but
No, that's a good point.
yeah, we'll end the episode real quick.
My
'cause we're over
time
an
is
hour
Yeah,
anyway.
I still got other shit. I haven't even gone to our.
I want to know who my new favorite person is.
And he's not even our cool guy of the week.
Oh boy!
Shit.
We have a cool guy of the week this week,
Another
guys.
cool guy. We are so back.
We are back.
Oh god!
And for only $1, you
Yeah.
can join this rapist, racist, and twink. Is that what you said Austin was?
Gay man.
Gay twink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rapist, retard, racist.
No, I'm racist and retarded. He's
So
gay.
we need another
He's
R.
gay.
We need another R for him.
He's gay. That's R. It's R for wrong. Thanks for listening, folks. Good night.